Hi, my name is Maya. Please like and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this one. Thank you.
Maya had lost her parents early in life and had been shipped off to live with her great-aunt, Betty. After a long train journey, she arrived at Great-Aunt Betty's house in the country, tired and exhausted.
I hope you like your room. You can retire there once you've done all your chores.
Great-Aunt Betty's house was sparsely furnished. She had no kids of her own, so she had no idea how to raise Maya. Maya was more like a maid to her.
It's all right, thank you.
Maya didn't like living with Great-Aunt Betty, so she spent all day and many nights thinking about how to escape and where she could possibly go. She also spent a lot of time fantasizing about a knight in shining armor coming to her rescue. She had read a lot of fairy tales as a child, so she had a lot of material to draw from. On her 16th birthday, she replied to a live-in babysitter ad. Maya arrives for an interview with the Arab family. Inside the residence, Maya was given a quick interview by the Arab family, who had obviously ran their own checks on her prior to her arrival, as they seemed to know some things about her.
You are Maya?
Yes, I'm Maya.
When are you able to start?
Immediately, sir.
I have been informed that you live with your great-aunt. Is she happy for you to come and live here with us?
Yes, she is. She doesn't mind at all.
The pay will be $500 a week and you will have 2 days off every week. Do you accept the job?
Maya could not believe her ears. She had never had any real money of her own. $500 a week was a fortune to her. She had struck gold, she thought to herself silently.
Yes, sir. I accept the job.
They were kind to her and she enjoyed living in the huge house, which was more like a castle. There wasn't much to do as they had a maid as well. Maya's parents had been Christians and they had taught her to pray and live the Christian way. She had also spent some time while living with her great-aunt trying to tell her about Christ, though she hadn't shown any interest at the time. One day, from out of the blue, Maya received a phone call from her great-aunt Betty, who said she had been thinking about giving her life to Christ. Without wasting much time, Maya led great-aunt Betty to Christ and promised to visit her on her days off. Even the maid wondered why Maya was so happy. Maya was celebrating, as it meant she had won a soul for God's kingdom. Another victory. On her day off, Maya went to see Great-Aunt Betty, but on getting there, she found out that Great-Aunt Betty had passed on and left her lots of money under her mattress. Great-Aunt Betty had left close to $1 million under her mattress, and all that money now belonged to Maya. For the second time in her life, Maya had struck gold and she didn't know what to do. After giving it much thought, she decided to put the money in the bank and keep working for the Arab family. Maya enrolled on an online degree course which she spent her days off working on. One day, on an errand to the shops, Maya met a nice guy who worked as a computer programmer and they started seeing each other every week. It turned out he was a Christian too, and they both had lots of fun doing things together and getting to know each other. They were having fun at the beach. They had been dating for a few months now and were talking about marriage. Chris had proposed to Maya and they were going to get married. A few months later they got married and Maya moved out of the Arab family's mansion. Her boss was so sad to see her go that he gave her $1 million as a wedding gift. Even though he was sad to lose her as an employee, he was happy to see that she had found happiness and genuinely wished her well.
Maya and Chris lived together happily ever after.